Welcome to Twin Flames with Josephine Celeste, psychic, soul doctor, shamanic healer, and twin flame coach. Today I'm going to be talking about all famous historians were twin flames, so maybe you were one of them. And why is it that twin flames created history, and how did they do it? And also I'll give you some guide as into how that happened and how that relates to you. Now, with a lot of historians, we've got Captain Cook, we've got religious, they've all been twin flames. And I was told this morning that most of them were with their twin at the time or connected to them. Christ, Mary Magdalene, for example. And so what drove them to do what they did? Because it was quite extraordinary each time. Louis XIV built Versailles. First of all, the gifts are very, very important, yeah? And it's the creator that we have within us that propels, and our soul and our spirit together, comes together and goes, okay, this is what you're born for, this is what you're meant to do. I'm talking about soul purpose, yeah? So the first thing that's really important, and I talk about all the time, is meditation. And because it's through meditation or quiet time in protected space, or listening to 528, the love frequency, where you can be guided and strengthened, nourished by your inner voice. And also that voice, that feeling, yeah, it's not just a voice, it's a feeling of oneness, it's a feeling of being connected to yourself, and it has a power, and that power is love, yeah? So sometimes we get these thoughts as well, and dreams, like we dream of certain things we would like in life, whether it's personal, and there's nothing wrong with that, and also on a soul mission, yeah? Now, this is a beautiful saying that I was given, and dreams are a snapshot of your own destiny. So it's that hope to keep us going, yeah? When things are feeling a bit, especially on this journey. So, it just keeps you on going. Now, most of the historians, they had emotional intelligence. So they could see beyond what was the limitations of the time, yeah? And most of them had inner visions, like when they were asleep or half asleep or just in quiet time. So they would get these very powerful visions. And these visions, again, it comes feeling, because it's an experience and it's so real. And they had determination as well, yeah, and very focused, because you've got to have your mental, your emotional, your spiritual bodies pretty much aligned. And also at the root of it all is a love for humanity, wanting the world to be in a better place, yeah, wanting the world to be better than what it is. So it's really important to know that each thought that we have, just generally speaking, is actually, and each thought and self-talk is an affirmation to yourself. You're telling yourself what you're believing in yourself. Now, with the negative, what you can do is switch it over to the exact opposite and start telling yourself that. So that shifts. I always talk about perspective, your perspective over, yeah? So the thing is that from, say for example, like when I started doing these YouTubes, I was really nervous, and then I go, okay, Josephine, just do it, and know that the universe has got your back. Know that the universe is supporting you. Know that it's going to happen because you're thinking about the betterment of all twin flames and how to support them in between sessions, or reaching out, aligning with new members of the tribe. So it's very, very important what we think internally and privately as well. And if you're not sure, ask for help from your inner. And I say this because, I mean, I can help you in sessions with all that stuff, but often you'll find that even in sessions, when I'm guided to, I'll ask you to go there first, because it's all about empowerment, yeah? So the self-talk is really, really important. Now, these pointers that I've talked, some of the pointers that I've spoken about today, about our historians, have all been twin flames, yeah? Whether they're explorers, Plato, Socrates, whether it's in the classical music field, whatever it is that's brought the world to where it is today, has originally come from twin flames. Tesla, that came from twin flames as well. He was a twin with his twin at the time. So, it goes to, I want to talk about this today because it gives you an insight to what you're capable of doing and who you are, not just the little ego, the little human that we are. We need to eat, sleep, blah, 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 all that stuff. No, there's more to us, and we're here for the greatness of what we're here to create and make a better world. So now these traits that I've spoken about today are just some of the traits that you're capable of doing, right? All twin flames have this in us. Yes, our blueprint, our soul, our destiny, our journey is all very unique, but there are some things that are very, very across the board, and this is one of them. We have the capacity. I mean, I'm not saying we're all going to be historians, but whatever our soul purpose is, yeah, whatever it is, if it's to write this amazing book, that's a contribution to lifting up the consciousness of twin flames. That's what I'm talking about, yeah? It's about the consciousness. And as we lift ours up, that's where we bring the world into love, yeah? So these are just some pointers to think about. And please, whatever meditation resonates with you, do it daily. And remember, the meditation's not about this. It's about connecting to your soul, to your spirit, to your spiritual self. It's a spiritual journey we're on, yeah? So I hope from my heart to yours that this information has helped you. And, I get guided by your comments and of course the masters. So any questions, leave a comment. I do one-on-one sessions, Skype or in person. I'm Melbourne based. Now I find that I'm doing a lot of coaching as well. More than the traditional I'm psychic, but I use that in my work, yeah, in the work that we do, like going into the Akashic Records or whatever. But I'm doing a lot of coaching in helping the twin flames come into, and I'm finding that's really what's, for my tribe, what's needed anyway at the moment. And so I'm doing a lot of that at this point. And of course the transformational frequency healings that I do, Akashic record healing, inner child, past lives, soul retrieval, and of course raising your frequency, number one, yeah, and bringing into twin flame union. I got some feedback the other day from one twin, and I think they've come into union, yeah, so that's a bit exciting. And all the work that I do gets to the core of the issues. That's why it's so transformational. Your blocks, patterns that we have. Thank you for all the people who've contributed to my Patreon. So if you'd like to be one of them, just go to the link and you can contact me on email, which is down in the description. And my novel, if you would like a autographed copy, I can send you one. You'll have to pay for the postage, just the only thing. And don't forget to subscribe, yeah? So that way we can keep you updated on the new and exciting videos. Man, is there some stuff coming. To feed your soul. This is what this is all about. It's to help here, but feed your soul and keep you on track, yeah? And from my heart to yours, thank you and so much love to you all. Josephine.